It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Atlanta Hawks today. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. You take a look at the Knights. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Well, I think for the Knights, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, they had a plan coming into this year, and they stuck with it, and it's worked out to perfection.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Hunter. Also out there, Joe Harris. Hunter is out there with Young. And it's Ryan in at the 2 guard. Outside, Gasol. This is a Dandridge. Back to Gasol. About a minute played so far here in the first. And here's Young from the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activity?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations, and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Kansas City decides to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Make some noise for your Kansas City dancers. Give them a hand band. That was your Kansas City Knights dancers.
Here's Dandridge. Williamson outside. To halt the run. Hunter with some nice defense.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Put it down!
Oh, my gracious, way to get up.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The pass to Williamson. Puts the move on. It's deflected.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Anderson outside. Gasol against Hunter. Hunter with some nice defense.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Here's Ryan. A three-pointer, no good. Kansas City trails by 12. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
That was your Breakers dance crew. Make some noise, man.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hardaway dishes to Anderson. Out of hand on it. Williamson kicks to Gasol. Williamson against Hunter. Hunter no good. Anderson against Young. Pass Dandridge. Feeds it to Gasol. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Ryan with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Kept alive.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
For three, Hunter. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hardaway passes to Anderson. Nailed from three-point land.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Hardaway dishes to Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Anderson inside. A floater. Bucket is good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The lead is 15. Ryan misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
John Starks checked in for Kansas City. Bogues comes in for Tim Hardaway. Last game for Kansas City, they picked up a win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
A floater, 6 to shoot. Gasol, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And Gasol is just so crafty, a magician, if you will, with the ball, and incredible at using his pump fake to earn that trip to the stripe.
Free throw good, Gasol, and Kansas City making a change here. And so Gasol nails them both.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate, someone guys love to be around, a guy that plays well with just about anybody.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Iguodala. Hunter is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Wall in at the point guard position.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. Another three for Atlanta.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Hardaway. Jamison with a screen for Hardaway. On the high post, he drills it. Hardaway has got his second basket of the night. The Hawks leading by 19. And Wall kicks to Bogdanovich. Hunter for three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Hardaway passes to Jamison. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Tries driving to the basket. The tray, another three for Kansas City.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Drains the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the Knights call time here.
Get offense on the court.
Dandridge, he's checked in for Trey Murphy.
Give them a hand, fans.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Trey Young.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Dandridge passes to Hardaway. Floats one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones. And with the handle that Tim Hardaway has, boy, he can be fun to watch. There's an obvious joy to his game that you have to appreciate. A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for Kansas City. Zion Williamson's checked in for Robinson. And it's Anderson in for Hardaway. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Starks. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And Wall with the slam.
And how great is it to see Wall there with the slam? I mean, overcoming that serious heel injury.
Here's Dandridge.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Gasol's checked in for Antoine Jamison. Wall passes to Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The pass to Williamson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Here's Anderson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Anderson has always been a dependable role player, a strong forward with a gorgeous stroke there from deep.
For Kansas City, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. That one is no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Hunter, no one around him. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Starks. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Hawks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And every time we see Starks, he looks a little more comfortable from range.
And Wall kicks to Hunter. Bogdanovich passes to Iguodala. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint, Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
Hunter's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Starks against Wall. Here's Dandridge, and another basket for Kansas City.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Wall kicks to Hunter. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
3 points.
Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
Starks dishes to Williamson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williamson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Wall, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
DeAndre Hunter, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
I think for Atlanta, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for Kansas City.
Their D has been like Swiss cheese, fellas, thin with huge holes. I think any of us would put 30 on these guys, even you, Ernie.
Shaq, where do I sign my 10-day? I was born ready. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by DeAndre Hunter.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Anderson. Dandridge is out there with Williamson. Then there's Gasol. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard. So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Hunter is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Hunter. And it's Ryan in at the shooting guard position. And there's Williamson on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. Young pass to Ryan. For 3, Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire. Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Hunter for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
First team foul.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Atlanta making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
The offensive rebound, Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Hardaway, no good. And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul.
Third personal foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Starks checked in for Kansas City.
Your Knights, number 3, John Starks.
So it's the Hawks now. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you. And the Knights call time here.
Lucas coming on the court. It's your Kansas City Knights answers. Give them a handband. That was your Kansas City Knights answers.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Hunter against Williamson. Now, here is Starks. 6 points for him. Clock at 4. From about 16, the rebound by Young.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his 1st foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Knights making a switch here. Oaks is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his 1st foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Here's Young. Rebounded by Kansas City. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wide open. And another basket for Kansas City.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. And that one drops for him.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And the Knights have possession. Now Bogues. Scoreless thus far. Here's Starks. Another three for Kansas City.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Bogues kicks to Starks. Ice ball movement by Kansas City. Bogues with it. Guarded by Hunter. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Basket counts. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter. And Prince has got the ball here for Atlanta. Young pass to Prince. The fader. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Bogues against Young. Now here's Williamson. Tight defense on him. Rebound by the Hawks. Iguodala left side. And Hunter with the jam.
Oh, a multi-talented wingman. Iguodala is excellent at getting it to his guys.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Starks outside. That three off the mark. Here's Atlanta. Young for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Nice and composed on that three there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Going inside. And so it's Atlanta, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Starks is out there with Bogues. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Antoine Jamison. And it's Robinson in at the center position. A shot by Starks, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Bogues. It's good from about 19 feet. Bogues has got his first 2 points of the night.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
That one goes. Count it. And that's now 27 points for Big Dog.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And it's Bogues missing.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Okongwu with a screen on Bogues. Stolen by Jamison. Fires from the line. And that one, good. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And Young kicks to Hunter. Young passes to Iguodala. From downtown. No good on the shot. Some solid defense right there from Starks. Here's Bogues. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Great open look there.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Out left to the wing. Here's Okongwu. They get the rebound. Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Zion Williamson comes in for Antoine Jamison. Dandridge, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's Anderson in for John Starks. Young against Bogues. Inside, it's tipped. They recover it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Young outside for 3. Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Hawks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Here's Williamson, and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Young pass to Okongwu. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter. Williamson outside. Hunter with some nice defense. Williamson's gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
It's deflected, and they get it back. Anderson finds Gasol, and no good. Hunter with some nice defense.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Big Dog.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Gasol dishes to Anderson. Back to Gasol. Rejected by Harris. Prince, the pass to Hunter. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. And that's now 33 points for Big Dog. Shot from 12. Here's Gasol, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Here's Hunter. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you all certainly.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long.